Just remember to say, welcome back to part 2 of Home Defense.
After we introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
You want to put your hat on backwards for this one? So
Yeah,
it's like
If that's gonna make it feel better.
it'll just be different, so we don't have to.
Same thing, but different.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
You look so stoic. You like a lion looking across the prairie.
Welcome back, everybody, to Ready, Aim, Live. I'm Jose.
And I'm Wes, and this is actually going to be part 2 of a little bit of a mini-series that we're doing for home defense.
So today, at first we talked about, different placements and, having that pre-plan with your family. So part 2, we want to talk about skills. You kind of going in hand-to-hand combat to even disarming the assailant. You can easily take classes. There's plenty of things you can do. You can learn martial arts, for that hand-to-hand combat. There are different, classes to do with disarming assailants, even at that. Don't take any video on the internet, talking about how this is how you disarm. Actually get physical and, try some things out. Get to a class because that's where you're really going to learn. You got to get hand in hand. We have a buddy that wanted to teach us. He wants to teach us some hand-to-hand combat that he learned from the military. So even having a friend like that to invite you out just to teach you guys something, you have to get that presence. You have to be there. You can't. It's not something you can just watch and then do. You really got to practice it.
Yeah, and even going into that, hand-to-hand combat is a really big thing, but even just on the home defense side of things, being able to learn and train on things that are even just in your household alone that you can use if an assailant does come in your house. Where you're going to know where your knives are, but knowing what other weapons that you can actually train with from around your house. If you have a baseball bat, if you have a baton of all things, if you have anything in your house that could be used as a weapon, and understanding what it is and how it can be used if the things were to go wrong and somebody was to break into your house.
Your grandma's probably going to reach for her slipper or, maybe the wooden spoon. But, you got backup plan. You got things in place, so we expect that of you. And obviously, the main thing, if you're watching this, main thing you're going to grab first is your gun. Now, going into that, it would be... for a pre-plan of having maybe ear protection aside, just in case, you are shooting indoors. But let's be real, in that short moment notice, you're half asleep, you're waking up, you might not grab ear protection. But if you did have some laying around that were close by, in your pre-plan, maybe somewhere close to your safe, by your safe, something that's easy accessible, that can help. But like I said, realistically, you might not grab that. It's just a little info out there that if you do have time to realize, only grab some ear protection, especially if you have ears like we have the ones with the microphones. So you can intensify your hearing in the house and you can be more quiet and hear everything around you 10 times better than what your normal ears can.
Yeah, and honestly, one of the greatest things that even our buddy that was in the military, one of the things that he kind of walked me through was the clearing of a house. In the military, it's a lot different than, even being in your own house for home defense. But one of the best things that he taught me was to know your surroundings and to know the layout of your house and to know what walls lead to where and what rooms, are going to be the safest, maybe the farthest away from, the doors. But a really cool aspect to that would be to train yourself to, stash away a magazine or a flashlight and to know off bat where those things are and where the placement is, so that if you are going through your house and things have really gone out of hand or you need a backup flashlight, you can easily grab those things and be able to use them in a quick situational awareness and actually practice that and actually have it be a practical part of your home defense. Like we stated before, you don't want to be in the mindset that these things are going to happen, but everything that you can do to prevent the casualty to your family or to yourself at that is above and beyond anything that you can actually even want to.
Yeah, most definitely. And I really like the idea of stashing magazines. Having those ready accessible just in case in different areas. And then the flashlight thing, like, that's the biggest thing, because most of the time, I mean, you know, we could go statistics here. I'm going to go on a roll on a thumb saying that most of the time when there's home invasions, it's usually at nighttime. And at nighttime, you know, your vision is impaired, because if you go out in the dark and you can't see, what's the best thing for that? A flashlight. So having multiple flashlights, I mean, hell, not even just for a home invasion, just in general. Having flashlights are a great tool, guys. We've come a long way from just trying to hit two rocks together and make some fire.
No shit.
I'm telling you, flashlights, that's a big thing. Have multiple flashlights laid out, and, you know, if you can have a flashlight attachment on your gun, it's even better. Because that's one less thing you have to carry. You know, your gun has everything right there ready to go, and you're spot on.
So, and one of the really big things that, you know, not a lot of people really emphasize on and really think about would be the type of ammo that actually goes into the weapon that you plan on actually using for home defense. Because if you're going to use FMJ, that bullet that leaves that gun, you are responsible for that bullet. So if that bullet goes through the assailant and goes into someone else's house, you are responsible for any damages in that person's house. That's why I think pretty much everybody here at GWB uses, you know, hollow points for that fact that the hollow point's going to hit and not continue traveling. That's going to cause any more damages than is actually necessary.
And, you know, I know shotguns are a big thing for your home defense weapon.
Buy a shotgun.
And there's plenty of home defense shotgun shells. I have some myself. Just a little less charge, and they work wonders. So definitely look into those.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to just be, you know, handguns either. There's plenty of different, you know, home defense rounds that can go in for, you know, an AR or, you know, anything out there that you can really pick up. There's going to be a home defense cartridge for it. And remember, guys, these are our opinions and our way that we think that the game plan should be laid out and the things that you should think about. But we would love to hear what some of your points are in the comment section below. Let us know what some of your pre-plans are. Let us know what some of the skills that you've picked up along the way that you think that people should implement in their home defense layout. We love all the feedback and everything that we're getting. Like we said, this is part 2 of a little mini series. The next part's going to be your exit plan. And, that's going to roll into a lot of different ideas and a lot of different things that, whether you have an incident happen or even, you're scared of an incident happening, having these things set up is going to be big.
So yeah, man, definitely stay tuned for part 3 of this series coming up. And also stay tuned to our Instagram. We have Reels, our YouTube channel. Every Friday we have videos coming out to you guys. Please follow, please comment, subscribe. Big things are happening. We want to do this for you guys. And we just got to get these numbers up some more. And we're going to have total success with everyone here.
And then in the description below, we're actually going to have our new link that's set up for our link tree that's actually going to have all of our different social medias and all the different things that we actually use so that you guys can connect with us better. You can actually, come talk to us, come see all the different things that we're doing, the time in the woods, the range time, everything. It's a quick, easy access. You don't have to go everywhere to find us. It'll be right there in the description. And always remember, guys, who's got your 6?
Recording video. I'll just do this so I can see it.
Okey-dokey.
Okay.
Just sit down, chill the fuck out. He's so aggressive.
So aggressive.
Jesus. I like him when he's upset.
Remember.